All right, let's go ahead and get in this weekend recap and take a look at what is going on here, guys, and see what happened. I'm going to go down into that 15-minute here. You can see here in the evening after the change here, the session, the weekly candle close, we had a nice little just fallout on price action. So up here, up in this little area, I'm going to zoom in on it here in a minute, but I kind of want to just point at this dropout here. So we were trading up around that 90,000, dropped all the way down into the 107,000 or 87,000, and that's kind of just back. Really, the reason I want to kind of look at this a little more is we were up in this uptrend right through here, and this was Monday, the weekend through here into kind of Monday into Wednesday's trading. And then we had this run up here into that Thanksgiving and just kind of flat sideways. And really it looks like we just kind of came right back down into this area again, which you would have kind of, the way it was setting up, it was actually bearish. And yet we rolled over. And now we're kind of sitting back in this area again. Yeah, you have to be careful trading on the Wednesday or the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's kind of what we're talking about anyways, as we were doing our recaps on the time frame for the Thanksgiving. So what could have easily happened is this area could have snapped out of here and took a nice run up and took out this area up here. Wouldn't have surprised me if that happened as well on this Sunday, and then you see the drop. But was kind of crazy just to see this fallout that we saw. Now the one thing is, on the 1 hour we were bullish because we were above both areas on the 21 and the 200, but we broke this 1 hour, broke this very hard, which is not good for the bulls when that happened. So now we're going to watch this next hour. I would not be surprised if this did start to recover. This kind of flattens out. This comes down. If that happens, then this 21 crosses through this 200. That's pretty bearish. Now this could run back up and get up in this area, and then we see the continuation. That's would be the classic breakdown and then backtest, and then keeps continuing. I am going to be watching that myself. That's on the longer time frames. And the 15-minute, we had lost everything right now. This could recover back in that area as well, back up to the 21. Just because we had such aggressive drop, we could see a kind of a recoil back up if in this area. We'll have to just watch it and see as well. Now, if you're saying, hey, I should jump in, I'd say watch out. Because the move already happened. The guys that really front run this area got in and took advantage of it. I know for me, 4 hours still said it was playing actually in this area where it could have went bullish, or it was playing neutral. Obviously, it was pretty quick to go bearish, and we just kind of fell out here. It was hard to look at though, because we're at the end of the day, and then we had this hard drop on the end of the week. Now, going out to some longer time frames to get a little bit more clarity, the dead cat bounce stuff was in the conversation. A dead cat bounce is it actually recovers and takes out key levels, and we didn't do that here. We just had a little pullback, and really you're looking at this. This was a run down, back test, and it keeps going down. Just like you had the breakdown right here, the back tested back up into the 21 and then fell down as well. So really you could just say, hey, you're in this continuation of a drop. It just broke it right here, and that was the run up, or the back test back up to its 21 again, and now we're in the next drop, which takes us all the way down to that 70,000 range. That's on the table right now, so I would be attentive to this. We didn't really get a dead cat bounce like people are kind of saying, because that's what we'd kind of expect to be a little bit a bigger picture here. And this could easily be on the table right now, if we were looking at this. So I would watch this right now and kind of pay attention to this area. The daily could easily be rolling over and running back down. The weekly is down there. Now this could just keep coming down here on the RSI. We're already in this move. Easily could come down into this lower areas. Bookmap right now is kind of showing that it may bounce, which we were just talking about that. But we also have this lower area kind of popping and going in and out, and we'll have to kind of see a lot of news, a lot of energy, not news like in the media, but just a lot of energy that's out there in the space. And you're getting out of the holiday, so we could see this start to play out. So I am watching that. The monthly is still trying to roll over, and who really is going to be king here? That is a very good question. And for ease, to make it simple, is use your 200 and your 21. The daily is under the 21 and the 200. We tried to recover it in the last couple of days, which we did get above it here on the 200, and we were showing that we could be breaking out on the 1 hour, which could have been the shift. We were also trying to get back into neutral, and we could have seen this run up to this level right up through here and get back up to the 4 hour 200, but yet we I definitely have lost it all of last week. This is the volume area low from last week's candle. And you can see that we're playing around with it right now on this 4 hour, which is right around the 87,515 area. So this is showing you that this could go ahead and just keep on going down here. And we'll just have to keep watching. It looks like it's get back into this area and really trade out what we were already talking about before. So that's just areas that I'm looking for. And if you look at the weekly right now, we are underneath its 21. And the 200 is right down here, and the more it puts pressure down here, the more likely it could get down into that 200 and look for a bounce there. Now this could bounce back up and get up into that range that everybody keeps kind of talking about, which I would not be surprised even if that happened on the weekly. But this is this trend line that we are kind of currently sitting in on the weekly, and this could get down lower, then kind of come back and bounce back up into this area. And we'll just have to continue to watch it to play out. But if you're asking for it to flip, you just use your 200 and your 21. So like when this 1 hour started to get above those key levels, it started to show that I wanted to reverse. So now we're looking for it to come back up, probably get a rejection right up through here. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. And if that starts to play out, more than likely, it's just going to continue down. The daily already is asking kind of for this as well, what I'm pointing out. And then your 4 hour here, it was neutral, but now it's definitely bearish as well. So you're kind of setting back to that same trend. The daily's bearish and our weekly is sitting in neutral. So that's kind of what I expect right now to happen, is here to get like a nice little pullback somewhere in this area. And then we'll have to just start watching to kind of see where you go next. And we've already kind of pointed out those levels here. So not a lot happened throughout the weekend. You can see that it was just a more or less noise here looking at the 1 hour, but this is kind of the same information. Real tight patterns. You got a lot of weird levels. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but the levels and everything were sitting where everything was very condensed. And now you can see the expansion that we had, which is a nice breakout. And that's about it. We're sitting in that area now. We're kind of waiting to see how things are going to transition back up. And then we'll... start taking a look at Monday and really just take on price action as it comes and start taking advantage of it. But that is about it, guys. We'll see in the next recap. We'll probably be able to dig in a little more now that price action wants to move and we're out of that Thanksgiving area, and things will start looking pretty good. But we'll talk to you guys soon, and like and subscribe, and definitely put comments in if you have questions, and we'll go from there. Thank you, guys. Talk to you soon.